Let's talk now about data engineering and how is the market here for data engineers in Berlin. Data engineers, it's probably one of the main roles that we have here that are quite new for startups. Before, I imagine that just corporate companies or big companies, they were leveraging the usage of data engineering, and they were not, the focus was not so great on the topic. So basically what I observe here in Berlin is basically two forks here. You can play as a data engineer for products, and you can play as an engineer for platform. So when you play for platform itself, you focus more on infrastructure, and you need to be very skilled in a lot of different topics like map reduce and how you make the data available, how can you define analytics pipeline and structures. For people who wanna to go for data engineering on the infrastructure and platform side, I believe that you also need to understand how both of the big clouds companies work and how their infrastructure work on top of that. AWS and also Google. And I will put the links below for how Google and AWS they run and they have the products there. So you can do those kind of technologies. I believe it's good to have some kind of a specialization. So you can go there and make sure that you are an expert on this topic. So for those kind of Google and AWS path that you want to take, I believe that having the certificates are very good way to also leverage your knowledge. If you go more for the data product side, this is usually where you need to have very analytics and also very entrepreneurship skills to define how can we leverage the data, how can you collect the data and combine them with business. Also on the data product side, this is usually where you have search and recommendation. So there is also a way to be search relevance engineer, how you can leverage search, and also you can go and be an expert on that topic. So you need to learn Elasticsearch, Solr, and other databases that are very good for product side. So you also need to be very strong in data modeling. So you need to be very strong in SQL and other databases like Cassandra. How can you model different databases from entity relationship to NoSQL databases? So yeah, if you go in that direction, for sure you can also play on the product side, not on the infrastructure side. So basically those are the two paths that I see as engineer manager, and also where I can see in companies here in Berlin and the direction they are going to. That's it.